They view them as future terrorists, right? When you look at the death count, the low number is 50,000. It's nowhere near, that's way higher. I've seen as high as up to 200,000 or more. 189,000 was one, just over 100,000 was another. We're talking about, we're talking about literal genocide here. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about carpet bombing schools and hospitals and UN buildings and killing aid workers and sniping kids in the face, as the New York Times reported. We're talking about amputating arms and legs with no anesthesia because Israel banned the anesthesia from getting in there. We're talking about literal concentration camps where they've raped Palestinians and they have it on video. And then you had protests afterwards where the Israeli society was out there saying that these prison guards have the right to rape. I wish I was kidding. I'm not kidding. I wish I was kidding, but we have the video. It happened. We know it happened, right? So, like, they don't care. They just don't care. They don't view them as human. And you don't take my word for it. You go listen to the top Israeli government and military officials and the things they've said since day one of this recent conflict. And they are clear. These are human animals. We will treat them as such. We don't view them as human. Kill every man, woman, and child. This is what they say. And then they do it, right? And then the veneer they put on it to the West is, bro, we didn't want to kill the kids, but like they were using them as human shields. Well, that's where Bill Burr's joke comes into play. And he's like, okay, kind of got to work around that. If I want to beat the shit out of my neighbor and he's holding a baby, I can't punch through the baby, can I?
I do think it's hilarious that college kids are all freaking out, fucking supporting the Palestinians. How dare the Israelis do what our country has been doing for 20 years? What the fuck? You don't do that shit, we do. Oh, you didn't like that one, did you? That was a little too close. No, all right.
To be fair, it was those same kids that were protesting the Iraq War and the Afghanistan War, right? It's the same people. The same people who've been screaming against U.S. imperialism and the invasion of Iraq and the invasion of Afghanistan and the illegal drone war and all that shit. It's all the same people now who are like, holy shit, now we're arming and funding Israel committing an outright genocide, right? And so when it comes to the numbers, yeah, the U.S., I don't know. Actually, at this point, I actually don't know. Israel may have surpassed the entire war on terror in terms of casualties. And if they haven't yet, they will. But yes, the U.S., I mean, we're an evil empire, and we've killed hundreds of thousands of innocent people, and we've invaded countries illegally, and all that is completely true. But what's so astonishing for this moment is that in such a short time frame, they actually have gone above and beyond, right? Like, just to give one example, we had a moratorium on using the 2,000-pound bombs in Fallujah because we knew, like, okay, yeah, you can get some bad guys, but then you're also going to get massive numbers of civilians. They're fucking 2,000-pound bombs in a city environment, of course. Israel's like, fuck it. Rock and roll, 2,000-pound bombs? Shit, we'll drop it on a hospital. We don't give a fuck. So they actually have gone above and beyond. And by the way, Trump recently sent them more 2,000-pound bombs and gave them his blessing to use them. Biden temporarily froze them, but then even after he unfroze them, he still had a moratorium on them using them. I didn't know that until recently when I was reading an article on it, but it's true. So, I mean, it is true. It is sort of like, in such a short time frame, and the sheer barbarism of it is literally an order of magnitude worse, right? Like, I swear, you go and look at the quotes from the top Israeli officials. People say this about tweets, too, from Israeli officials. Like, if you ever click translate on a Hebrew tweet, it's written in the laws of nature that bitch could have came straight out of Mein Kampf. Like, it sounds like Goebbels. It sounds like Himmler. It sounds like Hitler, right? The vermin, the parasites, kill them all. Like, it's a common occurrence. Go try it yourself, right? It's a law of nature at this point. And so, yeah, as bad as the U.S. empire is, and it's fucking horrible and it's bad, there's no denying that in the short time frame, and the openness of the atrocities and the war crimes and the massacres and the genocide, it truly is like the U.S. we still tried to tell a story about like, oh, bro, fighting for freedom and democracy and stuff, bro. Whereas the Israelis are like, kill them all, every last one of them, even the women and children, right? So there is still a little bit of a difference. But again, it's the same people protesting both. So, I think those are the people literally trying to save the country. But anyway, there you have it. Bill Burr, keep it up. We love you. Never become like Joe Rogan. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.